Welcome to Chile and Josh is cooking. Today we're cooking. What are we making today, baby?
We are making skillet ravioli lasagna.
Skillet ravioli.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what you need. You need some crushed tomatoes, and you need a package of chili ravioli, cheese ravioli. You need some pound of ground meat. We're using 15% fat, 85% lean. Need some. I need to zoom in on that. Some of these mozzarella balls, fresh basil, and then we're going to need some other spices out of our junky spice rack. Need some oregano leaves and garlic powder. Okay, so that's what we need. First thing we're going to do, and I'm going to put a link to one of these in the description. I highly recommend getting one of these. This is an electric kettle. It's made by Ovente. I'll put a link in the description below. You can buy one of these. This gets your water hot so that we can cook the ravioli. And when the water starts boiling, we'll start cooking the ravioli. Okay, so we got our water boiling here. Now we're going to take this whole kettle. It's got a 1.7 liters of water. And we're going to fill our pot with it. This will save you some time if I don't pour it all over the place. Be careful because this thing's hot. Very hot. And we need a little more water, so I just got plain hot tap water here. Put a little more water in there. And now with this, you don't need fancy salt. Just regular, this is Food Club salt from Brookshire Brothers. Just put like a handful in there. You know, zoom in on my hand here. Just put a handful of salt in there. And then maybe a little more. And then I'm just going to cut into this ravioli here. A pair of scissors is always a good thing to have around your kitchen too. And we're going to boil that. I'm going to let that come to a boil. Just follow the instructions. If you don't have great value ravioli, just do whatever the instruction says to cook it. And this is to cook, boil, let it boil and cook for about 3 minutes. And while we do that, I learned a lesson: don't grab a hot skillet. Even if you don't think it's hot, don't grab it. I got a little water in here, that's okay. We're going to take this ground meat. And we're just going to brown it. And when we brown it, you always put a little salt. Find a little salt. And these things are good. You can get these at the Dollar General real cheap. They're like $1.50 maybe. Same with the pepper. Nothing fancy. We're going to take a wooden spoon, break this up, and grind it up, and that's it. So we cut in here. The water in the lasagna is not boiling yet because I put the front burner on and not the back. Make sure you turn the right burner on when you're cooking. Then our ground meat here is browning very nicely. So we just make sure you It's easier to do this with a wooden spoon. And we were going to buy one today, and I decided not to. Okay. But while this meat is browning and that's cooking, we're going to make us a cocktail. What do you think about that, Donna?
That sounds really good.
Okay, so we go to the local food bank, and we get a big old package of free food. And anybody in Eagle Lake that makes under $90,000, they can go to the church, register, and get free food. But we got this fruit mix, so we figured we'd make a cocktail out of it. So we're going to put this whole can of fruit mix in the blender, syrup and all. And then we're going to take some ice. Put it on there. Some ice in the blender. Is it boiling? I hear something boiling over there.
It's the meat.
Okay. I want to turn the meat down a little bit. Okay. Now we have this is Island Punch Tampico. And this whole big thing was like $1.85
At your local Walmart.
at Walmart in Sealy. So go check. And again, all the ingredients will be listed in below. So just fill it up about halfway. There we go. And get that out of the way. And then we went to S&M Liquor. S&L Liquor.
S&M, I think.
This vodka is not from Russia. Yeah, we checked. It's made in Kentucky. But we're going to measure it. We got our Go Texas shot glasses here. We're going to put 4 shots in here. Okay. Now, where's it? Okay. Very low on this. This is grenadine syrup. We're just going to put a squirt. Give it a little color. And then when you blend, don't ever start on super high. Go low. Make sure it's plugged in. Plug in the blender. Here we go. And there we go. Let's see. Let me get a glass. Make sure we get a glass.
And what shall we call this drink?
I call it I don't know, what's a good name for it? Mission. The Mission. That's it, the Mission.
How is it?
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. She don't have...
Very good. Light, really good for like spring, summertime. Good up and coming summer cocktail. Definitely try it.
Okay, so the water here is not boiling yet. And this brown meat is getting browned. So what we're going to do is turn it down on low until the ravioli. Okay, so Sean over here, we got our pasta done here. Make sure when the pasta's done, you preheat the broiler. Okay, and then we're going to take this and we're going to strain the ravioli. I'm just going to let it sit in the strainer. And we're done with this. I'm going to put it over here. And we got our ground meat browned here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some oregano. Now you can put as much of this as you want. I just like to cover the top of it. And then we're going to put some garlic powder. Just sprinkle it as much as you like. If you like garlic, put more. If you like less, don't. You can use fresh garlic, but you don't have to. Okay, then we're going to give this a good stir. Okay. Now, while that's doing that, I opened up these balls. Now, getting half of them out is going to be fun, but that's going to be a challenge for another day. I'm going to take some basil here. This is fresh basil. You can buy it at Walmart. It's $2. Not sure that there's a substitute for fresh basil, because I like fresh basil, but and you're just going to run a chop through it. Just kind of make sure you don't cut your hand off, because you don't want to do that. Let's give it a good dice. It's not got, it asked for a quarter cup, but one little sprig's probably enough. What I like to do is just take a little bowl, put it in the bowl. Okay. Now we're going to add the tomatoes. These are just crushed tomatoes. Add the basil. We're going to put half of these mozzarella balls in there now. You're going to make sure they're all not stuck together. You don't want a big old giant chunk of mozzarella. Just half the package. Well, how big? I saw that. And this is a, what, 8-ounce package? How big is that? 8-ounce package. So you're going to put half the 8-ounce package in there. And then we're going to stir this. Wow. I don't know how this and the ravioli are all going to fit. But
this is the first time we're making this.
yeah,
so.
And the first time we're recording this. So.
And recording, so bear with us.
What? Okay, so we're going to let this simmer.
Okay, guys, my hand's about to go in the because there's like another ball that I'm fixing to eat.
You need a pretty good skillet to do this. So we're going to transfer. And look, this sauce. This is how thick this sauce is, because this spoon is slotted, and it just goes right in there.
Now, is it good if we put sauce on the bottom and then ravioli in between and then more sauce?
Do.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do. So we're going to put a little bit of sauce down. And we're going to put the ravioli. Make sure it's all spread out evenly over there. And it don't have to be perfect. And then we're just going to put the rest of the sauce on top. Doesn't that look good, Donna?
It looks really good.
If it'll fit, I have enough sauce left. Just smooth it around.
Yeah, make sure to cover to try to cover all the ravioli with sauce if you can.
Make sure when you touch a pan, use a hot pad. Might be better if you. There we go. Make sure, kids, that you have. I say kids, but make sure your pot pan is oven safe. That's kind of important. Okay, now all that's left is the rest of the mozzarella.
Oh.
Just scatter the rest of the mozzarella on top. And we got this on broil in the oven. Broil, preheat. Oh, now let's put it on bake. Oh, broil. Put it on broil. Into the oven we go. Okay, it's only been 3 minutes in the oven, in the broiler. It don't take long. Again, I need 2 of these. Make sure that you have these. Make sure you have these.
Oven mitts are very important.
And look at that, baby. That's what it looks like.
That is a finished product and it looks really good.
We're going to garnish it with a little bit of oregano on top. 3 minutes in the oven, that's all it took. And make sure you turn the oven off or your whole house will be hot. So that's our easy peasy 20-minute skillet. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, subscribe. We'll see you soon. Say goodbye, Chile.
Bye.